Hello and welcome back to another beer review with me, Ruku. Today's beer review, if you've already seen the introduction there, you will know exactly what this is. And this beer came out in October, which is now. October is now. I'm filming this in October. This had basically sold out everywhere, just like the predecessors before it. So yeah, I was lucky to get hold of this, but hey, I've got it, and I can't wait to try this. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Duvel Jamaican rum barrel aged. So this is a duvel that's been aged in Jamaican rum barrels. Now last year's one was Barbados rum barrels. This year is Jamaican. This is a little bit lower than last year's. So this is 11%. Last year's was 12. So we're missing a percent. Does it really matter? No. It's all about the taste at the end of the day. If this is going to be half as good as last year's one, boy oh boy, we're in for a treat. There it is. There's limited barrels of these, so this is currently, there's 390 barrels and 101325 bottles, and my bottle number is 25349. This is a 700ml, and it comes nicely decorated around the edge there of the bottle. As always, it comes with the standard glass now. They always come with these, the barrel aged, because they're quite spectacular. They're like the posh upmarket duvel, and they like to give you a fantastic decorated box and a glass. So if you're like me and you've had virtually more or less every single bloody one of these, you're going to end up with half a dozen of these fucking glasses. So yeah, I have a few of these now, so I'm getting hopefully rid of some. The box in looks like that. Yeah, I've shown you on the video there, but it just says there's 750. 11%, nicely decorated. On the side there you've got the whole bottle, and that's how it's packaged. The glass is upside down with the bottle. You can see all the way around there's like a map of Jamaica, which is really cool. It tells you on the bottom there how many barrels there are, and it even tells you what it tastes like. So I'm hoping that ain't going to ruin my experience, because I like to go in blindly with all my reviews unless stated otherwise. But hey, so we're going to do this. We're going to crack this open. Completely sold out everywhere. This, it didn't take long, believe you me. When the sales came up, gone. There we go. There's the D, duvel, D for duvel. Now this has no etching, so you can just pour straight and it doesn't matter. There's no carbonation in it, so etching creates the, helps the carbonation along. Fuck it, be generous. Wow, what a colour! Look at that. Very much similar to last year's one in appearance. There's your head. Can't really get it in the light. Yeah, you can see that in the light. It's a bit more lighter in colour, then darker on the camera. The head looks thin and watery. Doesn't look like it's going to hang around a lot. There's a few lazy bubbles there coming up. But again, this glass doesn't have any etching, so it's to be expected that the head will probably disappear and it's going to look flat, but that's the way they've designed the glass. So it's nothing to do with me pouring it, and it's not the beer that's not carbonated at all. It's just the glass. Because I know some little Herbert out there's going to go, hey, you poured it wrong or some shit. But there you go. So it's diminishing quickly, as I said. Slow streaming carbonation. Let's crack on with the aromas. Do you know what? That's not as strong as last year. Last year you could really get the rum. This year, meh. The rum's there, but I've got more tobacco aroma followed by an earthiness, a bit of wood. You can definitely get the barrel there from the wood. There's the wood, tobacco, rum. It's basically is what it is. Right, here we go, people. So there we go. One more time. Crack on. Cheers, everyone. And here's to duvel. Okay, I know that this is probably aged in white rum, not the dark rum, white rum. I got grape, sourness, tobacco, wood, hints of dried fruit. Not quite sure what area of the dried fruit. Very soft body, soft carbonation. I prefer last year's, if I'm being honest. I actually do prefer last year's. This is still nice. It's got a slight creaminess as well on the aftertaste once that sour goes. And again, it's because of that. I'm going to lay money on it that it is the white rum barrels, because you get the grape. There's that white grape comes in, sourness with it. Aftertaste leaves of a creamy, somewhat satisfying finish, but there are strong flavours of tobacco and wood, very faint dried fruits as well. So you've got a real mix. But if I'm going to say this tastes like anything, and I compare this to a particular beer, it would be Lagunitas Petaluma Fuzz. It's very, very similar in the way that it tastes, except this has a bit more tobacco, whereas Petaluma was just pure white wine, kind of grapey feel. And this is very similar. It's got that white grape, that white rum, sorry, but it does taste of that white grape almost as well. So it's you know it's a white rum barrel rather than a darker rum. And I know most Jamaicans will say, well, Ruku, you know, that's what us Jamaicans are like. We prefer white rum over dark rum, but each their own. It's a nice twist, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice twist. But I prefer last year's. Now, this is easy to get down. There's no booziness. It's very smooth, very soft, gentle. I mean, the rum's present, you can taste the rum. Now I've sort of drunk a little bit more. I don't taste that sourness anymore. The sourness disappears. I'm now more left with an alter, you know, it sort of alters itself. I'm left with an even more gentle feel, but on the tongue it's nicely coated with a creaminess, like a oat or a wheat almost. You know, when you've got a real creamy beer, it's left with a slight creaminess, more wood, less tobacco. Yeah, it's still a great beer. I paid around about 25 quid for this. Import charges were colossal, unfortunately, because they see us come in, customs go, hey, here comes another mug, and they bumped up the duty price for it. So I paid quite a bit overall with the postage. Was it worth the money? And what would you rather get? If you're new to this and you don't know the rum barrel ages, this is batch number 6, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each year is different. Compared to last year, oh Christ, compared to last year, I apologise for that. Compared to last year, I think the Barbados rum was more intense, more flavourful, and it delivered a punch. This is more mellowed out, it's more coming in with the Jamaican culture. Everything's just laid back and chilled, you know. Why do we want to rush things? Why do we want a big, powerful beer? No, man. Let's just chill. Let's just give it a nice, gentle flow. And it works. It does work. But my opinion is I prefer last year's. Last year's was stronger in the flavour and the alcohol content. This is more chilled. So if you're going to get yourself a barrel aged duvel, what one would you go for? Well, they're all different. Some of them you can't even get anymore because, as I say, they're all limited edition, and once they sell, they fucking sell, and you will not get one. However, you can still get last year's one, still floating around somewhere. I've still got a bottle here. So this is last year's one. You can see a distinct difference between the two bottles. So this was the Barbados, that's a Jamaican. Unfortunately, because they are desirable, some people will put the price up, so be careful where you shop, because some people will just bump up the price massively and will charge you for one bottle like this, they'll charge you like 60 quid, $55 or whatever, and it's just not worth it. It really ain't, unless you're like me and you just want to try it. It's better with every sip, that I tell you, very good indeed. What would I score this out of 10? I'm going to score it a 9. It changes flavour each time you drink it. It gets more mellow and more, moreish. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. I can't wait till next year. Should they bring out a barrel age number 7? God knows what that's going to be. We've had a couple of rum ones now. I think it's probably time for maybe another whiskey one or a gin. That would be a good one. So if anyone from Duvel watching, why don't you crack one open and pour the Duvel into maybe a gin barrel? That would be interesting, or even a wine barrel. Who knows? The world's your oyster. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and thank you for watching, and see you all next time.